For too long, the Sith have been in hiding after the dreaded droid burnt them to oblivion.
My friends, now is the time for a new Sith era to begin!
Let us now combine our powers and bring forth a new Sith era!
Will the Sith make a comeback in Arena? That is our burning question for today. We got Sith Marauder in our test accounts. Make sure you check out Mobile Gamer's video, because in his video, we went over a 7-star Sith Marauder in a Darth Vader and Wampa team. And you think that's going to be the best option for Sith Marauder. Is that correct?
Yep. I'm really hoping that all the damage over times from Darth Vader will give the Sith Marauder insane damage, especially when paired with the Wampa. The footage provided by EA showed some pretty good numbers, but both you and I thought it was a little bit suspect because they looked drastically under-geared in that footage.
People might be wondering, Sith Marauder looks awesome, but is he viable at 2 stars? And in this video that I'm doing here, we're going to test out a Gear 11 2-star Sith Marauder and see if he has a purpose in Arena. And you already have a Commander Luke Skywalker team for us to start that benchmark, right?
Right.
All right, so I think Emperor Palpatine it actually works kind of well. I tried Darth Vader and Emperor Palpatine, and I'm having a hard time getting Darth Vader to work in every different type of lineup. But I am kind of liking Emperor Palpatine because with the 2-star Sith Marauder, he doesn't have as much health. I believe before mods, he's at about 13,000 health for his kit. And let's see. So we're gonna start. I like to feed Terminator to my team right at the very beginning. There we go. So my Empire and Sith are at 100% Terminator. Now, this is something we've been talking about. Normally in Sith Marauder spot, we either have Imperial Probe Droid, Nihilus, or another tank. Here, Imperial Probe Droid would have been crucial, but now we're kind of stuck dealing with just all this foresight and stealth.
That's the thing about your team is like Imperial Probe Droid or Shore Trooper or Nihilus. You know, those are the options of the characters. Those are the type of characters you're pulling out of your team to put the Sith Marauder, but
what I want to showcase now, we have all these debuffs right now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, something like around 15 debuffs, and each of those increase my offense by 15 or 2%. I'm sorry. So let's see how much damage we can do right now against General Kenobi. 12,000 damage. I don't know. I mean, is that impressive for a 2-star character? That's the question I'm kind of wondering right now, because that was kind of a I mean, he definitely increased his offense by at least 50 or like 30% or something like that, I gotta think.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about 12,000 damage. A 2-star character, I don't know if that's bad or not, but it doesn't seem high.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
9,700 right there.
9,700. Yeah, we got. Let's see. Let's put a shock before Kenobi ever comes out of here. Let's see. We'll work on Han Solo. See, we're probably gonna win this battle, but I don't know if it's the credit Sith Marauder for this victory. Let's see. We might be able to. I don't want to cleanse. It's kind of one of those things too. You don't know if you want to cleanse because of the fact that.
Yeah, you know, I think you kind of do though. I mean, it seems funny to. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like you want to cleanse because, you know, you don't want debuffs on you. We're stuck with that mentality.
I know you don't want to cleanse if you're playing against a Palpatine, especially if they're things that are not too troublesome, like health down, because then you're just going to be feeding the turn meter to the opposing Palpatine. But in this situation, I don't know.
Yeah, probably the cleanse probably was more important. All right, let's try this
again.
All right,
let's do it. Take out R2-D2.
Yeah, let's see what we got. 16,000 damage. It's like, I don't know, it's not horrible, but it's not as much as we were seeing in the footage. And granted, it's a 2-star, but even when we were testing out your stuff, we weren't really getting the same results where we were getting 40,000 plus damage. Let's see, let's watch Darth Vader do some work. I don't even know how much it was. It was way too fast.
Yeah, it glitched out right there.
Yeah, it glitched out right there. And let's finish him off. So we won this battle, but the verdict is, was it Sith Marauder that made a contribution? Because everything that's happening, it's really benefiting himself. All those extra turns that Commander Luke Skywalker took outside, that's feeding 20% turn meter to Sith Marauder. All the debuffs, all the buffs, those are pretty much generating opportunities for him to increase his offense and defense. But yeah, I'm not sure. That was only like 4,000 damage.
You know, you're playing Palpatine lead, and you know it's kind of been well established already in the last week that you know, the Titans Commander Luke-led team does not do well against Palpatine. I mean, it's a direct counter to, you know, to that team with Rebels and Jedis and all that good stuff. So
why don't we spin it around? You go ahead and battle me. Let's see how they do on defense, because I think the Sith Marauder, one thing that's great about his kit, it's simple. It's something you can't really mess up with the AI except the timing of using his special ability. Other than that, it's a pretty simple kit. So let's see how it does on defense against you. Again, we don't think these are the best lineups yet for Sith Marauder. We still don't know what's to come with the brand new Sith raid. Maybe a new raid character is going to come out that'll make Sith Marauder a lot more sense. Because remember last year when Darth Nihilus came into the game, Sith Assassin was huge for that team. Getting Sith Assassin and Darth Nihilus in the battle. All right, let's see what we can do. Maybe get a critical hit here. Let's slow it down. No crit, so we didn't get much out of that. All right, let's do a fracture now. Actually, let's see. Let's get the feel. Yeah, let's just get a fracture. I'm tired of dealing with General Kenobi. All right, there we go. Get our mass stun. But I think some of the battles, depending on what team you're going up against, it looks like Sith Marauder will do well with Wampa and Darth Vader. But again, I think it's more of Wampa doing all the work, making those teams impressive. Let's see, we can't heal Sith Marauder, unfortunately. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's see. Let's go strip off these debuffs. Give myself a bunch of turn meter. Okay. We got that going for me right now. No point in doing heal. You know what? Let's try. I can't remember how much longer we have this healing immunity on. I forgot how when you.
It's coming up soon.
Okay.
I mean.
There we go.
Okay. One more attack, and his health probably will go.
It'll go right through the roof. Hopefully, let's see. Hopefully, he doesn't get beaten up here. Okay, hold on. Let's swap turn meter.
There you go.
Let's give him an opportunity. Let's do a shock. No shock. All right, let's hit R2. Let's see what happens here.
Oof.
And look, we're almost at 100% health now.
Nice.
I gotta say, I don't know. If I'm still kind of focusing on because not a lot of people are going to get a 7-star Sith Marauder unless you're spending the big bucks on him. I can't do anything with Sith Marauder. I'm still trying to figure out if 2-star for people running Sith, Darth Vader, Emperor Palpatine, some characters that are definitely a bit more arena viable right now. Do they want to go put Sith Marauder in? And if so, do they want to put him at 2 stars? Because not a lot of people have the money to do $300, $400 for a 7-star, and you need the 7 stars for Gear 12. So I know we've only done a few battles, but are you impressed with the 2-star Sith Marauder at the very least?
Well, we have such high expectations nowadays because we're focusing on maybe 10, 15 heroes in the entire game that play in the arena, out of 150 characters, and so a lot of times what we're looking for is he going to be the best, and is he good? Yeah, absolutely. The thing that I'm most impressed about with him is that there's no requirement for Zetas. There's no Zetas on him at all. So that makes it pretty painless as far as that. Yeah, well, this is my preferred team for the arena right now. Probe Droid instead of Nihilus is interesting, or Shore Trooper in place of Nihilus is interesting, but a lot of people already have Nihilus. Probe Droid is still relatively new, so. But is Sith Trooper? I mean, I'm not going to go hard and buy him or anything like that, or Sith Marauder rather. He's interesting.
But I think, I know some people are probably hyped in the theory crafting doing like Tarkin, Vader, Palpatine opening, then have Sith Marauder follow. It could work, but who do you put Tarkin in over? I know some people like this whole Tarkin thing because he gets 100% turn meter right away. He has guaranteed debuffs against rebels. It's hard to picture where Sith Marauder fits right now. So I'm still kind of on the board. I think a 2. I mean, we're right now testing the best of the best right now up against each other. But keep in mind those people who are a bit more down the rung use Darth Maul Zeta leadership, because more towards the 300, 400s, 500s, people do use Darth Maul still and Darth Nihilus leadership. I think a 2-star Sith Marauder might be great for those people running Darth Maul and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, something we haven't tried yet is Nihilus lead. I mean, yeah, every time he attacks, it seems like he gets almost all of his health back, but maybe Sith Marauder is for Darth Nihilus lead. I don't know.
All right, so we just kind of did a couple battles right there. This is just to give you a sample of a 2-star Sith Marauder. Again, if you want to see a 7-star Sith Marauder, Gear 12, all that fun stuff with Darth Vader, you got to check out Mobile Gamers channel. That's where we go and test all that fun stuff out here. But go ahead, give me your last thoughts on the Sith Marauder, 2-star, 7-star, whatever, and then we'll go ahead and wrap up the show here.
Not as good as the footage.
Yeah, I don't know. We might be doing something wrong, but we did have offense mod sets on Sith Marauder. Maybe that's not the way to go. Maybe critical damages, but we did offense mods. We made sure we loaded up with offense and critical damage on the secondaries, and we didn't get quite the same numbers.
Well, and I don't know if I wonder if it's because they boosted they lowered the cooldown on his middle attack, and then they gave him better defense capability. Like they bumped it from 5% to 10%, and I wonder if they tweaked like the overall damage numbers down in that same process.
It could
I don't know.
It could be. I mean, I gotta say, overall, I'm not disappointed with this character. He does have a lot of good stuff. going on. I think we gotta wait till the end of the month. Once we start seeing where this whole Sith month is leading up to, then that might be where he starts to make sense. But right now, I think he's kind of like a C, B- grade character. I don't think he's horrible. I think he has a lot of potential in the future right now. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. It's always great seeing new Sith be added to the game. It's always fun seeing some dark side content. Check out Mobile Gamers channel for the 50th time, as I said in this video. And as always,